諦めない心君とならば頑張れる無駄なことはないよ上を向いて笑おう一度きりの時だからこの世界で生きていくからだからお願い
In a world ruled by anthropomorphic animals, humans live as slaves, and a group of terrorists dubbed the World Destruction Committee intends to destroy the world in rebellion. A young man, Kiri, who possesses the power to destroy the world, though he does not know why. Morte, a young woman with a tragic past and who is a leader of the terrorist organization plotting to destroy the world. A demi-human named Naja, Morte's childhood friend Agan, a tough bird named Topi, and a dragon girl named Leah. These beings will come together and journey to destroy the world.
Number 9.
Polaris 俺の願いは
The countdown to extinction begins on Sunday with the arrival of the Septentrions, otherworldly invaders set on the eradication of mankind. Caught in the crossfire, Hibiki Kuse and his friends join in the war for humanity's survival by signing contracts with demons to become devil summoners. Soon, their abilities attract the attention of Jeeps, an underground agency led by Yamato Hotsuin. Once recruited into Jeeps, Hibiki and his friends fight and bond alongside other ordinary citizens who are devil summoners. However, with each new day, another Septentrion appears to wreak havoc upon Japan. Even if many lives are lost in the process, before that night ends, the young summoners must defeat the invaders at all costs.
Number 8.
In the year 2199, Earth faces its greatest crisis. Due to unrelenting bombings by the alien race known as Gamillas, the planet can no longer sustain its inhabitants. In exactly 1 year, humanity is said to become extinct. In desperation, the people of Earth established the Earth Defense Force, their last defense against the power-hungry Gamillas Empire. However, humanity finds a glimmer of hope after receiving a message from the mysterious planet Iskandar, which offers them a device that would restore Earth to its former glory. With salvation in sight, the Earth Defense Force calls on the prolific space battleship Yamato and swiftly assembles a crew to make the 168,000 light-year trek to Iskandar and receive their aid.
Number 7.
When the Golden Race invited other races to join them in the stars, 3 sentient races answered their call. The Goldens called them the Bronze, Silver, and Heroic tribes. Just before the Gold tribe left to travel to another universe, a 4th race appeared, traveling to the stars on their own accomplishments. The Golds named the human race the Iron tribe. During the passing of time, humanity suffers at the hand of the more dominant races and is now facing extinction. Following a prophecy left by the Gold tribe, Princess Deianira sets out to search for the powerful being who might be able to save humankind. She meets a wild-haired boy on an abandoned planet, a fateful encounter that will not only change the fortunes of humanity, but also the fate of the universe.
Number 6.
君たち
15 children, 8 boys and 7 girls, are enjoying their summer camp together when they suddenly discover a grotto by the sea. When they enter the mysterious place, they find a room full of computers, as well as a man named Kokopelli, who introduces himself as the owner. He claims to be working on a game which involves a giant robot that has been designed to protect the Earth from 15 different alien invasions. Kokopelli hasn't been able to test the game yet, so he persuades all but one of the children to sign a contract in what he claims to be a fun adventure. However, as soon as the contracts are signed, things start to take a much darker turn. In Bokurano, the children must now pilot the giant robots served one at a time, in the hopes that they will have what it takes to defeat all of the upcoming enemies. But Kokopelli has left out one very important piece of information: the giant robot Serth's energy source.
Number 5.
相葉さん
In AD 2031, humans are enjoying a prosperous existence until strange life forms called Hardians appear. They suddenly begin to multiply and assault the human population. As a countermeasure, mankind organizes the NIDF to investigate the Hardians and protect themselves. A fighter pilot, Aiba Shu, begins to become involved in the battle against the life forms. Rurika Yuno, one of the Earth's foremost scientists, investigates the Hardians and hears rumors about the Book of a Dead Man. What is the secret of this tome and what relation does it have to the Hardians? Now the fight for mankind's survival begins.
Number 4.
After destroying Earth many years ago, the alien race Gaona has been pursuing the remnants of humanity, which, having narrowly escaped, fled across the galaxy in a number of giant siege ships. In the year 3394, Nagare Tanikase surfaces from his lifelong seclusion deep beneath the siege ship Sidonia in search of food on the upper levels, only to find himself dragged into the events unfolding without his knowledge. When the Gaona begin their assault on Sidonia, it's up to Tanikase, with the help of his fellow soldiers and friends, Shizuka Hoshijiro, Isana Shinatose and Yuhata Midorikawa, to defend humanity's last hope for survival and defeat their alien foes. Sidonia no Kishi follows Tanikase as he discovers the world that has been above him his entire life and becomes the hero that Sidonia needs.
Number 3.
The ordinary life of a high school student named Ayato Kamina is turned upside down when Tokyo is suddenly invaded by futuristic fighter jets. Amidst the chaos, he encounters a woman called Haruka Shito who claims to be from a government organization called Terra. She reveals that he has been living in a time bubble named Tokyo Jupiter that was put in place by the Mulians, humanoids from another dimension, in an attempt to isolate and take over Tokyo. Terra has been trying to break through the barriers surrounding the city ever since. Unable to process the revelation, Ayato panics and flees. He runs into his classmate Reika Mishima, who leads him to a place called the Shrine of Sephon, where a large egg slumbers. She starts to sing and an unknown power awakens within Ayato, connecting him to a being called Reach Sephon that breaks out of the egg.
Number
俺はいつも君のそばにいる。必ず。
また会える？
15年後に。
カラスは優だから？
そうだ。
During their last summer of elementary school, 4 friends decide to undertake a test of courage at their local graveyard. Before the test begins, Haruka Kaminogi makes a last effort to pull Yu Goto away from his controlling mother. While doing so, Haruka suddenly has a strange vision of blue snow followed by the appearance of an imposing silver-haired man. Later, a similar vision occurs at the graveyard to both Haruka and her friends before they try to escape what they assume are ghosts. Unbeknownst to the children, the people who appeared before them are dragon soldiers, an elite military group from a dimension known as Lacrima. The soldiers have traveled to this dimension to secure the Dragon Torque, an entity they believe to be their last hope for survival. However, both the dragon soldiers and Haruka are shocked to learn that the Dragon Torque is Haruka herself.
Number 1.
Born to a royal family, Pacifica Kazuo has earned the nickname Scrap Princess, after an apocalyptic prophecy foretells her destroying the world on her 16th birthday. Rescued from certain death by a kind family, she takes shelter with her adoptive older brother and sister Shannon and Raquel Kazu. When news of her survival reaches the ears of the god Mauser's worshippers, they issue her death at all costs, forcing Pacifica to flee for her life. Plagued by threats from the church, the nobility, and even the common people, the 3 siblings attempt to outrun the fate Pacifica is destined to bring, all the while questioning if one girl's life is worth the world's demise. The true nature of the Scrap Princess, along with the harrowing revelations of the world itself, becomes more and more apparent as the prince's 16th birthday approaches fast.